video, we are going to look at the Google Form add-on form limiter. So first of all, you need to get to your drive. Go to the 9-point icon at the top right of your email. Select Drive. And as your drive loads, in order to get started, you're going to create a form. So as this form loads, notice that a new feature that has just come out from Google in the forms format is the add-ons. So we're going to click on add-ons, get add-ons. And here you'll see some new add-ons that have just been put out. There probably will be more in the future. In this particular one, we're going to select form limiter. So I'm going to click on free, and you will give permission for it to access your Google form. So I see that it's working. It's getting ready to add that add-on, which will appear in any future Google Forms that I do. Once it appears, you'll see it right there, and it'll pop up as your add-on, and it tells you how to get started. You'll see that form limiter sets the limit to the type of form that you want. You can save your settings, and it even says you can rest easy knowing that your form will shut off automatically based on your settings. So it's good for quizzes that you may have that have a certain time limit in which they have to be completed, or if you have, for example, you are making reservations based on a certain number of slots or availability, a certain number of opportunities, and you need it for it to turn off after that time, you can do so. So that's what that's all about. You can click Learn More to be taken to their page. But notice that it's already loaded there, and so it'll appear there. So next, let's take a look at a little bit closer about how form limiter works. Now I've prepared a short form just for an example for this video. So the first time that you create add the add-on, the form limiter add-on may just pop up to the right. If not, when you create another form, go to add-ons. You'll see form limiter in the drop down, and then you come over to set limit. It's working, and it brings up the form limiter choices here. So first you will be setting your limit. You have two choices there, actually three: date and time, max number of form responses, and destination spreadsheet cell value. Let's look at the date and time one first. It tells you stop accepting forms on, and so there you click into that, you can put the actual date, and you click into this one and you can put the actual time. Put AM or PM. You can even go by the minutes there. So that's very helpful if you have something like a quiz that you want to make sure is finished during that class period. You can do that. Then you can select the message that you want people to see when the message submissions are being closed, and you can customize that. There is an example there, but you can customize that. And you can also set it to email the form owner when submissions are closed. So come down here and say Save and Enable. And it will let you know that it's saved. So if the purpose of that form is to just cut it off at a certain time, you will have completed that. Notice that later on, if I decide that I need to change the date and time, I can edit it again, or I can disable this setting as well. Let's look at the next option, maximum number of form responses. This is good when you have something that has a limited number of participants. For example, if you're doing a giveaway and you only have a certain number of items, you may use this. So I'm using this drop down, max number of form responses. Stop accepting form responses when number of responses is greater than, say, 50. Again, you can edit the message and you can set it to email the form owner when submissions are closed. I'm going to save and enable that. And it takes just a moment for it to actually go there. It is set, and then you can also disable that if you need to as well. Now let's look at the third piece of function for a form limiter. Bringing it up again. And for this limit, we are going to go with the destination spreadsheet value. This might be useful when you're waiting for the first person to submit the right answer for something. There may be some other purposes for that. It's currently set to stop accepting forms, and so you're going to enter the cell in the destination spreadsheet. Every Google form has a spreadsheet, which is where the answers are collected to it. So you can put one cell or you can put a range of cells. So I could put, if I wanted to do, say for example, this particular cell, which would be E6, I could do that. But let's say I want all of E. So let's say I want E1 through E50, let's say. I could do that as well. And it does double check to you. And it says the current cell value is what's your favorite color. And let's say that we pick red. This could be also great for math problems or kind of like a math quiz. You could change the message and email the form owner when the submissions are closed. Save and enable. From what I can currently see, it only allows one limitation at a time. That may change in the future. These people who develop the add-ons do them, as a project they take on, and so sometimes they do keep them going and upgrade them as they need to. So there's information here at the Google blog on Google Chrome form limiter. You can get that from when you load the form. You can get that information there. And it does provide you with a little bit more information. I can click on from New Vision's Cloud Lab right here to go to their website, and that tells me a little bit more about the person who's the author of this. Andrew Stillman is the author. And so if there are any updates to this, it looks like he is going to be working on a video tutorial as well, then you can get that. So that is how form limiter is used. It is a pretty easy tool there for you to provide added functionality to your Google Forms. Thank you.